Hi, this is All Things Made New, Lesson 8, and I'm April Foster, and we'll start this class like we do all classes with a word of prayer, memory work, and then we'll get straight into the lesson. It doesn't have very many visuals. This lesson is about Jacob, a man who wrestled with God, and so this is one of the main visuals we have that keeps the characters straight in our minds. And then we also have our map, which plays a huge portion of this lesson because it's talking about Jacob moving from place to place. All right, so with this, you can do a few different ways. You would just print a copy and let the kids write on the map themselves. You don't have to print multiple copies every time you do this, or you can laminate it and let the kids track where Jacob is going as you move throughout the lesson with a dry erase pen. Let them erase after class, and you can use it for the next class period and save these and use them again year after year. All right, the other big portion of this class will be spent in review. And so to do that, we have these cards with different people that we've studied in the book of Genesis, and starts with Adam, and I'll lay them out in a row where they're all in chronological order in the row. Again, further getting that in their mind. And then there's two different ways to play. You can do it one way on Sunday, another way on Wednesday, or depending on the ages of your kids. If they're younger kids, these little cards work best, like had 12 sons, moved to Haran, took 400 men to meet his brother, that sort of thing. They can draw those questions from just a sack, and when they draw it, they can point and say who it belongs to, or they can place the card beneath the person that it belongs to. So they can keep remembering which prompt goes with which character. The other way is to use the expert tool, the game, and let it select a kid and then ask them a question. So usually the way I do this is questions from the list. I'll say, okay, while the expert game is selecting a child, I'll say, who was the son of Abraham? Has to be thinking, do you have the name? Do you have the name? Do you have the name? And then when it selects the child, then they point to the person they believe it is, okay? And that is how we play the game. From there, for the older kids, you may want to have them rework on the map by themselves, kind of tracing the characters and labeling the places on the map. But all in all, there's a lot, and there's also a crossword puzzle for the older kids as well. But all in all, the lesson is pretty tight, and so you have plenty of time to go over those Bible facts and math facts for the whole quarter.